So we've arrived on Balmorra, and since I've logged in, the Rise of the Hood Cartel is live, well, for early access, but I can't do it until I'm level 50, so...
Is that you, apprentice? Excellent. You've arrived safely on Balmorra, I see. Now, I hope you're ready to work. I've got a good idea of where the ancient artifact is on Balmorra, but it's not pleasant.
I don't have a weak stomach.
Good. This is not a task for the easily unsettled. Tulak Hord hid his artifact in a vault on Balmorra, one that was later converted by the Balmorrans into a toxic waste storage facility. But the vault was hit badly in the last war. It's now a crater filled with toxic waste. Your artifact is at the bottom.
I'll just get some diving gear and go.
If only it were that simple. I'm afraid the waste would kill even you, my apprentice. But try making contact with the Imperial Resources Officer here on Balmorra, Major Bessica. Bessica knows the planet, and he may even have a few good ideas.
He will do whatever I say.
Careful you don't alienate a potential ally. The Empire has its hands full coping with a violent Balmorran uprising. Officially, they're a grassroots militia. Secretly, they have the Republic's full backing. I've informed Major Bessica of the Republic's involvement, so he'll be better equipped to assist you. No doubt the Republic's hounds will get in your way.
Republic or resistance, it makes no difference to me.
The Republic may claim to be virtuous, but they have a well-oiled military machine. These are not farmers waving sticks. But the war is secondary to the artifact. Retrieve the artifact and try to be discreet. We don't want the entire Sith Order chasing our prize.
Okay. Got a new droid. I'm not going to use him though. Kem seems... He got 12 affection there. He normally gets 15. So I don't know if they've reduced him. Because that's one of the notes. Because he normally gets 15 if I do something I like. So it looks like it's been reduced, which sucks. Because I want to get to become friends with me. But I'll just do this trick where you go send him for a companion quest. Just give it to him. Okay. Let's see what happens when I leave the ship. Is that Earth? That looked like Earth from when you were landing. Nothing yet. I've got to speak to Major Bessica. Since the update, it looks like the graphics have got a little bit better. You can comment if you disagree. I don't know. I think it looks a bit nicer, more clearer. Yeah, I definitely think it's a lot nicer. There we go. I mean, look at that. Christ. What's this? Toggle achievement tracker on, off. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But that must be the new thing. This is new. I'll show you this. This is new. Wow. I'm 29 finished of the achievements in Korriban. Defeat 10 failed acolytes, the outcasts. I could go back and do it. There's another. How many areas are there? Oh, right. I need to find the red matrix shard. Well, this is good. Instead of just telling you, you have to figure it out for yourself, it actually tells you where you can find it.
Perfection delivered, Master.
That's good. I like it. And there's a new planet for Thingy. The DLC. So, yeah, it looks good. I like it. Okay, I'll put it back on when we find Major. Okay, we found the Major.
There's something of great value in one of the hazard vaults. The one that was blown open. I heard you could help.
Ah, who's this? Sith. We don't often get Sith on Balmorra. It's a real pleasure. I have a son on Korriban, you know. It's a tough war you're walking into. We're fixing blasters with adhesive tape. But we'll help you any way we can. Now, let's see. A blown open vault. Captain, do we still have those pumps?
Sir, if this is the vault I think it is, it won't be that easy. The fumes alone have put men in the medical center.
There has to be something that can withstand this stuff.
We need some way to make this pit less deadly. Tell me, Captain, is there nothing that can survive the toxic waste?
Well, nothing grows there, sir. But there are the colicoids.
Colicoids? What do those bugs want with toxic waste?
Food, sir. Our surveillance satellites have recorded them feeding on the toxic waste. We suspect they've been designed to eat it.
Why would they be designed to eat waste?
It does seem like a strange thing to do, Captain.
It's a guess. The toxic waste resistance may have been an unintended result. Or the Balmorran scientists were insane.
How can I get that resistance?
Sir!
No, Captain, he's right. To get to the bottom of that pit, you'll need to become like the colicoids. There must be a way for you to take on the colicoids' resistance, so you can enter the vault. Captain, where were these creatures created?
Well, I can't say for sure, but there's a research lab not far from here that was overrun with colicoids as soon as the Balmorrans abandoned it. But the colicoids are vicious creatures. Just one of them tore apart a whole squad.
I think I can handle a few bugs.
If you can get into that lab and find out the colicoid's secret, we'll do what we can to get you into that toxic pit.
Sir, even if we find out what causes this resistance, we don't have the...
We'll worry about that later. Right now, our Sith friend has to get into that lab and find out what the Balmorrans did to those creatures.
Right. So I'm going into Bugtown. Oh, I failed. He failed. Any more?
I will perform according to your exacting specifications, Master.
At last, a worthy disciple. Be gone.
There you go. It's all good. So basically, you need to become a bug. How lovely does that sound? I'll tell you when I'm at. I'll skip to when I'm gonna get into the facility that the lieutenant was speaking about. I've just got into the factory and I've already been. I'm getting swarmed.
You'll see.
Well, that went well. I didn't have time to press the record button because, well, there was a lot of them. Right. defender. This guy is so strong. I got company. Another defender. You don't talk that. Almost totally got it. Yeah, I did. That was a bit stupid. There we go. They're all. Oh no, they're not all dead yet. Prototype. Not very much prototypes, to be fair. Oh, actually, no, we're losing health quite quickly. You can just read that, because I'm not really reading it. It's just telling you basically it's working. They've successfully made you resistant to toxic, and that team 5 did it, but they died later. And it gives you the chemical formula. So that's it really. Not really any cutscenes. So I'll head back to Major, and we'll find out what happens.
Bye.
Here we go, we're back.
Major, if we don't get those supply vehicles...
My men are working on it, sir, but until that shipment of plasteel I requested 3 months ago comes in...
I don't care! Tear it off the walls if you have to!
Is there anything wrong?
Don't worry about the Colonel. He's loud and impatient, but we all are these days. What with the supply shortage. Now, did you manage to find anything out at the lab? Captain Ilon and I have been doing our own research, but we haven't discovered much.
There were bugs, and more bugs.
I hope the colicoids didn't give you too much trouble. Have a look at this, Captain. I can't make head or tail of it.
This confirms our suspicions. The colicoids were being mutated to clean up the waste, and it looks like the chemical mutagen they were using could theoretically work.
Well, that's it. That's our solution, right? We just replicate this chemical mutagen.
Sir, there's a problem. Our chief scientist defected to the Republic a few months back. We can't begin to replicate, let alone test the serum without him.
The scientist is the only one who can do this.
I'm afraid so. Command on Drummond Cast just isn't making Balmorra that high a priority these days.
The scientist's name is Yanis Tirek, and he's still on Balmorra, in a Republic research base out near the Toxic Lakes.
All right, Sith. It looks like you have your next objective. You find this scientist, you subdue him, my men will bring him back, and we'll get you your chance to swim in toxic waste.
The Republic's going to taste blood tonight.
Oh, and Sith, hurry back. I just got word that my son passed his trials on Korriban, and is on his way to Balmorra. I don't want you to miss him.
Oh, so we're gonna meet another Sith. I wonder what he's like. Oh, it's stupid. It's unifier colour. There we go. Got a few things I can give away here. I don't think I'm going to get much. Small affection gain. Small affection. It's better than nothing. There we go. Right, I'll skip to and we'll find the scientist.
Well, well. I should have known Bessica wouldn't let me go without a fight, but sending a Sith seems a bit like overkill. Are you here to kill me, or are you going to torture me first?
Thanks for reminding me.
No, listen. I won't be scared into returning. I risked my life to come here. Being an Imperial scientist, it's a fate worse than death.
Watching as I make a necklace from your entrails is another.
I won't go back to that place. You don't know what it's like. We're not expected to be men. We're machines, slaving day in and day out. No intellectual freedom, no creativity. I'm tired of building killing machines. I want to do some good for humanity. I can't go back there.
We'll see how you feel after this.
Damn Sith! You'll have to kill me. I'll never return to the Empire willingly.
If I wanted to kill you, you wouldn't still be talking.
Sith, Major Bessica sent us in after you to collect the scientist.
Just make sure he doesn't try to run.
Of course. We'll see you back at Sobrik.
Sith, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sure you're very busy. Congratulations, by the way. I heard that you found our scientist. We'll whip up that serum and get you into that toxic waste pit in no time. But there's a problem, and I need your help.
I'd be happy to help any way I can.
It's my son. He arrived shortly after you left for the research facility, but then he went after some holocron, he called it. A few minutes ago, I got what I think was a distress call from him. He's in trouble.
He can handle himself.
Look, I didn't want to have to do this, but it sounds like I have no choice. This is my son we're talking about, and if you want your serum, you'll save him.
Have you forgotten who you're dealing with?
I have pull in important circles, and my brother is a higher-ranking Sith. You'll listen if you know what's good for you. All this time you've been running around, we've been fighting a war. I've been more than happy to help, but not at the expense of my son's life.
It's your grave, Major.
Save your idle threats. You won't get your serum without me. We narrowed the origin of the distress call to an abandoned building near the Republic crater outpost. I'm guessing the Republic's captured him, which means a lot of fighting to free him. Good luck.
So we found his son. Well, we found the place where he's hiding the son, so we've got to kill these last guys. And there he is. Let's go see him.
You... The old man sent you for me, didn't he? He must have gotten my distress signal. I guess the old fool's still good for something. You're the Sith he's told me so much about, aren't you?
What were you doing here?
I wasn't visiting the old man, that's for sure. My master sent me here for a holocron the Republic dug up someplace or other. I've got the holocron, now all I have to do is get out of this place.
What purpose does this object serve?
It's not the holocron itself that's special. The holocron's a map. It's supposed to point to a powerful weapon of the dark side that's hidden here on Balmorra. The weapon's mine if I find it, which I will, now that you're here to free me.
I'll free you if you give me the holocron.
Ha! I'm not afraid of you. I'm injured, but I'm still Sith. I found the holocron. It's mine. Now let me out of here.
You leave one way. As a corpse.
Not without a fight, I won't.
Oh, it's on. Oh. There we go, really easy. I know I got stuck on that for quite a bit, so if you do get stuck, remember, keep your distance, make sure your companion attacks first. Try and stun him early as possible so the stun regenerates for when if your companion dies. And just hit him with the hardest stuff you can to start with, so it regenerates at the end so you can use it again. That's the only advice I'd give if you get stuck on them, because I know I got stuck for a while on my other account. So there you go. Let's go get the weapon and go back to the Major. So we found, well, the burial site where the Sith told them. Where is it? What's this do? I'd say about equipment requires some repair. Once your time you should be able to get it to operational. Quest turn in. Okay, let's go back to the Major and see what happens. So we're back in Subric and we're about to talk to the Major and see what he says. Obviously
Stay back, Sith. I said stay back and don't lay a hand on me. I know what you did. We had an agent in that outpost and he reported everything. I told you you wouldn't get your serum if you didn't help. And you killed him!
Don't make me kill you too.
You're nothing but a cold-blooded murderer! You enjoyed killing him, didn't you? Didn't you?
Don't do this to yourself.
Please, just tell me one thing. Why? Why did you have to kill him? We have hollow images of the cell. The controls were right there. You could have freed him. You would have gotten your serum. Why?
He would have done the same to me.
No, he wouldn't have. He was a good boy. And I trusted you with his life!
Your son was a disciple of the dark side. He knew what that meant, and he certainly wasn't a good boy.
You evil, wretched, bloodthirsty... I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You'll never get your serum because I'll kill you!
Okay, that didn't go too well.
What's up, John?
I know he was difficult as well. Just got to do the same thing basically as the original one. As his son. Just keep your distance away from him.
Whoa there, Sith. Calm down. I've got your serum right here. Now, maybe the Major deserved what he got. Who am I to say? But there's no reason to do anything rash.
Obey or perish.
Look, I see where you're coming from. I do. You have big plans, and the Major got in your way. Fine. So please don't take it the wrong way when I tell you. This plan of yours is completely insane.
The more insane the plan, the better.
Look, go ahead, take the serum. Take it. I made it just like this datapad specified. You're probably on the right track. The serum should give you resistance to the stuff in the blown-out vault. But there's also a good chance the serum will kill you. I mean, it was designed for colicoids, not humans.
I'll consider myself warned.
All right, fine. Here you go. It's only a limited number of doses, and like I said, I'd use it sparingly if I were you. You'll have to fight past the main Republic base to get to the vault, but seriously, whatever the Republic throws at you, the colicoids will be worse.
Ooh.
I must take my leave of you.
Yes, my lord. Good luck.
I didn't kill him. Wow. That took a lot. I mean, he did give us a serum, and I did come back against his will, so I guess he can just leave. Was that the lightsaber? Must have been. Alright, well, we next need to go to that's the last mission after this, and then we'll finish Balmorra. Okay, so I'll see you. Well, I'll skip 2 when we get to the vault.